Hello everyone, Horseman here, and this is going to be a Season 14 Diablo 3 Necromancer interim build video. So this is just going to be showing off the build that I've been using as an interim, part of the Rhykker's gift, and also the same build that I use kind of leading up into it as well. So basically this is what I used to get me to Torment 10 thus far, and it also was the build that I was using in order to complete the first chapter of the journey. So this season, the Rhykker's gift is going to be the Pestilence set, and therefore I kind of did a hybrid build between the Rathma set that was featured in the Challenge Rift as well as Rhykker's Season 13 Pestilence set. So what I've got here is I've got a few different abilities that's going to give me a nice stream of corpses, as well as the Corpse Lance. The Corpse Lance is an extremely powerful ability that we're going to be featuring in this particular video. So let's go ahead and get into the gear. So as you can see, I am using a 6-piece Pestilence set, and it is fantastic. So it gives me much bonuses to the utilization of corpses as well as the Corpse Lance itself. I'm also going to be using the Trag'Oul's Corroded Fang, which is going to be giving me extra damage towards anything that is cursed, which is the reason why I'm using Decrepify. I am using Dainty's Binding for that extra damage reduction, and just as Rhykker's video had stated, and I will put the link to that video down below in the description, is that the bracers as well as the phylactery don't necessarily matter. So I'm just using stuff that has the best stats at this point in time. I am also using a Traveler's Pledge and Compass Rose combination to give me that extra damage mitigation as well as damage dealt for every when I stand still. In terms of what I'm using in the cube, I'm using Relina's Shadow Hook to give me some I'm using Relina's Shadow Hook in order to give me that extra damage boost for every bit of essence that is going beyond my maximum amount. I'm using Corpse Whisper Pauldrons to give my Corpse Lance some extra damage, and I'm using the Circle of Naluj's Evol to give me some extra Skeletal Mages so that way when they die, because I'm using Gift of Death, they give me some corpses just in case my Command Golem, Flesh Golem, is on cooldown, as well as my Land of the Dead. But the idea is to keep both of these, at least one of them, up, so that way I can start the chain reaction of getting corpses to wreak havoc upon the faces of my enemies. Okay, so for skills, here we go. I'm using Blood Spikes to give me some health when I need to and to regenerate essence as necessary. Skeletal Mages, already told you why. The Corpse Lance, I like Brittle Touch. Not only does it look pretty, but it also helps me crit them. Decrepify Borrowed Time to help with my cooldown reduction. Already spoke about the Command Golem and Land of the Dead Frozen Lands. It freezes everything, and plus with Bane of the Trapped, it helps me do extra damage against them. So I am using Overwhelming Essence to increase my maximum essence by 40 to help with that Relina's Shadow Hook. Final Service to help me not to die immediately sometimes. Commander of the Dead to reduce the cooldown of my Command Golem. And Blood is Power to, again, help with the cooldown reduction. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the build in a Torment 10 Greater Rift. And that'll be all that I'm going to speak on for the rest of this video. So thank you for taking the time to watch this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any feedback, constructive criticism, please do so. Put that in the comment section below. And until next time, Horseman out.
Day by day, desperate fight. My fears are waiting for me at the hour. I'm the star in this depressing world. Wish I would be able to see, but I'm not stable. Wouldn't stand a chance, it's just too much to handle. I need an inspiration, another world I have to see. I travel with my portal station to sword in my hand, getting stronger every hour. Casting spells with so much power. People raise my banner, tanks on every castle tower. No quest too hard for me. If you wanna join, just bend the knee. Don't miss the chance.